I think I'm back. Okay. Hello! Okay, we're back. I won't lie, I do not remember what I was saying earlier, so... that's gonna be a mystery for everyone, including myself. But yeah. Something about animals? I don't know. Maybe that's some in the raccoons or something.
The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips
Hello,
sealed
hello.
so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Why is that? Hopefully we don't get a 5-minute VOD. Ah! It's longer than 5 minutes, to be fair, but, it's still gonna be pretty short, yeah. Honestly, I think with daylight savings, that means that my, the blips are gonna err on the side of, like, earlier than later, just because, you know. Oh, you and your C1 Chiori? Okay, okay, I see how it is. Oh, have fun on your trip.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yeah, exactly. Are you trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion.
The blips are in EDT as well. Oh, you know something? I think this is like the same idea of like hair salons and stuff. Because people talk about their lives a lot in those situations just because they're there for such a long time.
As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
That makes sense. What happens in the future if quests don't allow you to stop, like the end of the Fontaine Archon quest? Well, I mean, I just keep going, I guess. Because, like, there's really no way to stop. I could also probably force quit if it is, like, Star Rail. One time Star Rail actually crashed on me during a quest, a story quest. And you can actually skip past sections that you've already seen. So if Genshin has something like that, then, like, hopefully. If not, I could probably just rush through it. You know, if necessary. It's okay. We don't need it. We don't need dust. We're just playing dirt. They added that to the hangouts. Oh,
You scratch my back and I'll
That's pretty cool.
scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful.
Assassins.
And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself.
Oh, that's amazing. I really hope that as soon as she says that, Chiori just throws him, or we hear a crashing sound. I really hope.
So,
Dang it.
who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
We say Uter, Chevro's just like, oh, damn it.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Chiori's
Uter, you say?
Chiori's been in there for a while. That's a little concerning. I feel like we should have gone in with Chiori.
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Guess he'll die.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
Well, if I don't see her commit the crime.
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Please tell me he goes through the window. Please tell me he goes through the window.
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Please sail through the window. Oh? Yes? Oh, it was through the door. Close enough. I'm very happy. Oh?
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Well, I mean, probably not.
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
I thought that was the definition of insanity.
It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Chiori?
Listen, there wasn't that much violence. He didn't go through a window. I was expecting that.
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Nah, didn't see it.
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting.
Oh my
with
god!
Shadow and seem to have missed what happened.
Wait, I do not perceive it. Saw nothing.
Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
No, it seems like such a big deal. We should go and investigate.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
So Chiori can get away with it when not in the open. I see what you're putting down.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is she wrong?
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
Oh, you missed the pulse, it went bad? I got a TT.
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
I have a weird feeling that they're going to happen again.
We'll see about that.
Dude, you're actually stupid.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Graceful arc, 10 out of 10.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments.
No, it is.
Is it not doing anything too out of line?
It wasn't too out of line. He deserved it.
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Well, I mean, he is what he is.
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
I think she'll be fine.
Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
There's a quota for the day? Does that mean that Chiori can come back tomorrow and continue this? Wonder what was going on in the shop? I don't know. Probably like, he was probably like bad-mouthing like maybe Kirara or something. I don't know. Just implying that he was going to attack again. Or continue to mess with Chiori's like stuff, especially for Fashion Week.
Have I? Well,
Whatever it was, he
it's a
deserved
good
it.
thing I was planning on taking in advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Amazing.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Okay. Fontaine characters are kind of wild. I mean, Chiori is an Inazuma character. Why am I climbing this wall? I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. What? Wasn't expecting to climb that. Okay. Aha! I found my way back! Here we go. They keep scratching each other's backs. Is this a cultural thing? Fontaine thing?
We're back.
Honestly, mood. Tea's really good. Kinda want tea now. All I have is water.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
I don't have to bail you out of jail again, right?
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half. With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
When did she have the time to do this?
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yes, well put.
Aha! We've learned.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then... I guess it's fine.
Oh no, the teacup is flashing. What was she drinking? Everyone is so itchy. Man, it's just that season. It's spring.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
You know what? I think I figured it out. It's because everyone's allergic to idiocy, and Uter was right there.
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well... I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Oh, thank you. You won your 50-50 and you got Yunjin and Gord. Man. I'm happy for you. Crying. I'm kidding. Hopefully I'll be able to get enough, hopefully I'll be able to get enough currency by the end.
All of it? Your
All of
business
it?
has to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I feel like Uter's gonna come back. It feels...
I'm sure I could think of something.
Beat the hell out of Uter.
Ooh, what is it?
Sabotage.
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me?
Ah, never mind.
Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it!
Do Kirara's clothes transform with her? I have no idea, but there's a box when she transforms. So maybe there's a pocket dimension or yokai powers.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
I just noticed that the dog not only has a top hat, but has a cane that they're holding with their tail? That's adorable! Okay, anyway.
Sounds easy enough.
Can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to
Dang
showcase
it!
the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Chiori just like, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh, damn.
If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Does Traveler finally get an alternate outfit?
Ooh, sounds great! Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid!
It's just a cardboard cutout of a design. It's not even an actual thing.
Speaking of clothes, do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
No! It's a tear. Those bad guys did it.
She already has a crop top. Anyway, so wait until the next morning. Make a dress out of the shards of windows she's defenestrated people through. It's her new line. Windows to the soul and body. Just honestly, I could see that happening at a fashion show. There are some really wild designs out there, but I feel like one made of glass either already exists or would be very cool to see. Oh, do we go in? No? Wait. Oh! Ooh, we can go in! Have we always been able to go in?
Chiori, we're here!
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage.
Just one cat girl surrounded by like 30 armed guards.
The way they marched forward with Kirara on the front, you'd think she was some sort of VIP.
Oh, that's so
For
cute!
the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
Wait, that's adorable! I didn't realize she'd be going as the cat box!
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent
Wait, that's
souvenir to
adorable.
remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
There have been glass dresses. Oh, spun glass thread. That just sounds very cool, actually.
I suppose
And
that's why we're
shiny.
such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's
Resilience.
part of who she is.
It's because you're
No
Geo?
matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
I kind of wish I got to see Navia's reaction to Kirara turning into a cat box. Because that just sounds like a very wholesome interaction.
That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat.
It's got turned into water once. Huh?
Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Oh, that's kind of loud. Pretty sure my mic actually picked that one up. Oh well.
Set them up? How exactly?
Oh no, Uter's going to jail. Oh, a plane? Oh, that wasn't a plane. That was... I think that was a fire truck? It was my end. I think it was a fire truck. At least judging by the siren.
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Sounds like a plane. I'm not close enough to an airport to get that sort of noise from planes. But, I am close enough to a fire station to get that. Spun glass dress was from a century ago. Oh! Yeah, I would expect it to look... Oh. I'm surprised there haven't been any more since then. I mean, I assume it's very hard to make.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
Ooh. Do we get to choose?
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Oh? Can I talk?
Please organize the clothes with an eye towards their types and styles. I'm counting on you.
Oh, Paimon in retail. Well, we tried that already with the cooking thing, right? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna put the kimono. I'll do a good job. I'll do it.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
Kimono Kirara. Oh yeah, I had a friend who visited Japan for a bit, and they got me what is it? The like small Kirara like stuff from the what was it? Because like they had like a collaboration with like the postal service. So I actually have some of that now. It's very cool. Tripping in the glass dress, all you hear is glass breaking. Oh no! Yeah, you can't fall in that thing.
Anyway,
Tempered glass? Oh, that'd be worse.
Task at hand.
If it's tempered glass, that would mean that the whole thing would just shatter. Oh no. That, I mean, it'd keep you from getting cut, but also,
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
I think because we're helping her model for free, essentially, we, I assume this is more like kind of a job, because she's not giving us clothes. Oh?
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
We're never gonna be allowed to get other clothes, are we?
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
I feel like she's being threatened by an Uter guy. Whoa! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Ah! Keep falling. I mean, I assume you'd be wearing like glass slippers too. Oh, I'm slipping and sliding all over the place.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori.
They are being
To
threatened!
be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Alright, time to put Utera in the glass dress and push him down a flight of stairs.
Cancel your order.
I feel like, since you're picking it up in like a couple days, there's usually a pretty hefty cancellation fee. Either a cancellation fee or you don't get refunded. Because like, for a commission of like, you know, being that elaborate, you wouldn't do that unless, Anyway.
But you
Glass
have to
underwear.
deposit,
Oh
of course.
no.
I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Well, at least she knows that. But glass bubble dress.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
If you're being threatened, we can go and kill a guy. We can get away with it.
It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
You know, on or off the books. We know a guy.
Is this just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
I'm pretty sure more people are gonna come and cancel their orders.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while.
Yeah, but...
A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Yep, there it is.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Yep, there it is.
Could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
Oh, no need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my
There
outfit.
it is.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes?
Dang, the sass.
Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
I think for your own safety, you should tell her.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
You're actually gonna get thrown through a window. Oh my god.
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Oh my god, you're actually gonna get thrown out a window. Why would you say that?
Haven't you heard? Chioria Boutique has been exposed.
What?
For having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
What paper would print that story?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them.
They're just from a different country?
If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Yeah, but she's not wrong.
Hey, off!
Miss Chiori?
We're about to go and commit a murder. Oh, hi, Trix. Don't worry about that. You didn't hear anything. No crimes at all. This is a crime-free zone.
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
Oh, you wise guy.
Chiori.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days.
Fetch me my tailoring scissors. I need to tailor something. Huh? But I thought you wanted to close the shop for the day. Oh, it's unrelated.
The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response
Oh.
right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
Honestly, maybe we could handle the investigation because then you could do Fashion Week and we could figure out what's going on. I think that would be the best plan.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
Because we're not gonna be much help, like, actually making anything.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Also, who wants to bet that Uter is the one who's using underground factories for all of his fabrics?
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
Traveler's... You know what? Traveler maybe is actually good at everything.
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Okay, yeah, we're about to commit a murder.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Maybe we should pick up a paper just to see what they're saying.
Is the messenger still here?
Oh, I hope not for their own safety.
No, they've already left.
Okay.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
It's such a shame Uter must die. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really call it a shame. We gotta make sure that the streets are clean of trash and all.
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
I mean, I could get you the raw materials, but I don't think I could get you the refined stuff.
But if you take those away, does that
Alchemy?
mean you won't be able to
Maybe
make your
alchemy.
designs at all?
Alaf, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
I heard that talk. I look forward to this.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Charlotte isn't... Because, like, there's no way that got printed in the Steambird, right? Because they're really reputable. There's no way they would do that without, like, evidence.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Unless Uter used the evidence against his... Oh, that, you know, he has connections to those underground places and then replaced it with Chiori. Huh. Maybe.
I know Miss Chiori has put a lot of work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
Yeah. Talk. We just want to talk, you know? Just a little chit-chat. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, that's actually pretty far away. Okay.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
A reasonable one. Yes. Reasonable. But if Uter is there... Oh, I think I might have just taken fall damage.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori.
Oh, don't you me.
We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
I have sent a messenger. Myself. I'm here now. Talk.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
Heard about him.
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors.
No way.
The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some
Then
secondary
why is anyone
faction
believing
tactics.
them? Why is anyone believing them?
Well then, there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's
What?
how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
I would say that this shouldn't work, but we've seen how quick Fontanians are to believe baseless rumors.
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Oh no. Uter's gonna die. Chioria Boutique, darkness disguised behind a facade of fashion. Chioria Boutique, located within our good court of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store with a unique style, but there is another side to this tale for those few who look beneath that facade. Sources in the Fortress of Meripede say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chioria Boutique's clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in there suited me. Convicted felon, Lyle said. These words met with wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also stated that a prisoner who was recently convicted of violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs a year ago. Spider-Man is a menace, oh my god. Time to call the cleaners, yeah, you're right, the streets are so dirty. Upon close investigation of Chioria's many suppliers, we discover that there is something more to this discovery that criminals favor its wares. The boutique is in truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Our investigations show that the Wenger family supplies the ornaments that adorn her designs, and a certain member of this household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Oh, that's why they need to break off, because people are starting to believe all of the people who have ties. Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatment at Chioria. Mr. Valerian had this to say, "A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes, why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them and threw me out the window! A clothing store, more like a thieves' lair, if you ask me." That's from the demo. Breaking news, criminals wear clothes! Also, how would they have actually gotten that interview? Like, the Fortress of Meripede is very closed down. I don't think they would let a tabloid through to even get an interview in the first place. So, I mean, obviously it's made up, but like, you know. Doubtless many of you may have wondered why the glass at Chioria Boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Mr. Valerian's unfortunate encounter unveils the truth. Just the day before this report was going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out as depicted in the photo above. Chiori, her countenance terrifying as she grabs her competitor, Mr. Uter, by the scruff, making threatening gestures toward him. This incident was ultimately broken up by guards who reached the scene. That's not true. When we asked criminals why they appreciated this brand, the answer we received was that Chioria employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. I feel like that's not a reason that people would give. Ah, it's just as evil as me, a real criminal. That's just so bad. Okay. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may, following this establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those with whom they have disagreements. Is Chioria Boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keep an exclusive clientele of crooks?
Behind the scenes, the true Chioria Boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chioria brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
To be fair, we did get the still image of Chiori holding him by the scruff. So that's probably the picture that was used. Chiori is about to commit murder.
I don't know what happened.
I'm about to help.
And I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Utera harassed Chiori first. He even hired some goons to attack her courier.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
Man, I have no regrets about what's gonna happen next.
The court of public opinion has already made up its mind. Still, I've got to give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
That shouldn't be held against Wenger, though.
But that was so long ago.
Yeah, that.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
We're about to silence it with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter.
Oh, hello.
Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes.
I mean,
But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
I feel like the guard thing, though, we could just go to Chevreuse to, like, get that cleared up. Like, that's the big thing. And just, you know, explain that that's not the full context. Yingzhaoyi looking a little bit different. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Wenger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this. But my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
Did the poll succeed? I got a Chi-Chi.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Wenger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Honestly, fair.
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room.
And it's also, in Fontaine especially, about what's most entertaining.
I should have seen it from the beginning. Uther knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
We could go and round up the troops. Charlotte! Wait, no! We need you! Get over here!
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
Who didn't?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh?
Oh yeah, we got Charlotte on our side. We're good.
Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
Oh.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
8 dragons veins. Well, dragons won't be showing up, I guess. Alright, hopefully Chiori hasn't...
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Oh my god.
What did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
I'm pretty sure they're also gonna talk.
Kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Oh my god, you all have no brain cells.
Oh no, we've lost her. Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
And just watch, when the record gets set straight, they're gonna be like, oh, I never, what's it called? I never doubted that Chiori was, such an upstanding business. You know, only the most, diligent and righteous of, boutiques. Like, you know they're gonna be the first people who say that, which is really, really dumb.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
This is all Tear's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could.
We'll work on that.
Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
I don't doubt that.
That would only make the situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
But Miss Chiori's also pretty mad. This dude empty yeet.
Got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
I have a feeling. This guy's head is empty. Yeet. Oh, I don't think she's there. Yeah, I don't think she's here. Uh-oh.
Oh, who's this?
Who is this?
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, the wedding dress person.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, ara. But yeah, also, she saw the other guy run through the window after being threatened. So, like, if she didn't refund it before, she's not gonna do it now.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes, and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes, When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress.
Aww.
And that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric,
Aww.
accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Miss Letitia, I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
I only hope that this doesn't encourage people to try to, like, lie about their own experiences to get a better quality dress.
Hey, Ayla!
Or clothes.
Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Chiori went to go and cause mischief. Okay.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea.
Oh,
Miss Chiori
okay.
would always go there whenever she was upset.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go!
Okay, she's probably there instead of committing murder.
So, in your opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
That's pretty great. Okay, where... Oh wow, that far away? That's like a day's travel away! Especially in those funky shoes of hers. Oh. There she is.
There you are, Chiori!
Man, imagine climbing a mountain with those shoes.
How did you know where I... Ayla told you, didn't she?
You're right. She can coaching her way up there. Never mind.
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I have this feeling that Chiori's not sad. I don't think sadness is the emotion here.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
But yeah, no, being upset, yeah. She probably is.
Wanna sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of space.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
The murder cliff.
Alright, don't mind if we do.
Well, how does it feel?
Ooh.
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
Reminder to touch grass every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family, My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, that's a great dream to strive towards.
Yeah, and she's very well on her way.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, yeah. There are plenty of people who really like her fashion, though. You know?
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Breaking and entering? Let's go?
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
But your accessories! Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
The old designs are unusable without them.
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma, and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
What did you just say, Chiori?
Gonna throw Terra into the sea.
The sea. Seashells, coral. I've got it.
Got what?
Natural accessories.
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Chiori! Wait, hold up!
Is that a Hydroculus? Oh, so it is. I, might as well grab that while I'm here. Yeah, I lost I lost my pity at around 80? Let's say like 70... I'll say 80. Something like that anyway. 75? I pulled 75 and then I pulled another 10 pull. So it's like within that range of 75 to 85. I think it was a couple pulls in, so I think it's around 80.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitwal? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us!
Oh, it's in here. Hold on. There we go. Nice. Ah, visions.
Enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area.
Cause like we can breathe underwater.
Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Jaws theme start playing? No, the sharks aren't the most dangerous thing here. It's the giant seahorses.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget. We've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
Fontaine waters are built different.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
Oh, oof. Man, losing 50-50 sucks. It's a real terrible feeling. You see Chiori in the sea fighting a shark, help the shark! You'll both lose.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
Oof. We probably shouldn't be going back into the ocean at this point.
I should
We're
be able
currently
to
in our
make
shop.
it
If you're looking
if
away.
I skip out on sleep.
Oh, Chiori, no.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
I was about to say a Ganyu joke, but...
Ganyu? Who's that?
Someone who overworks herself.
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Oh, you had enough for guarantee. Yeah, well, hopefully by the, 20 days I'll have enough for guarantee.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Huh?
You got it! Wait, what did you just say?
Oh, you're reusing the fabrics for a different design, right?
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream.
Oh, DOC 1. Well, that's at least a good constellation.
I had to make something.
Constellation prize.
So I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuka.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
Oh, I mean, it's her decision.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then here goes nothing.
Like, it's not just like destroying it, it's like just picking apart the things at like the seams and stuff to reuse the fabric. I see what she's doing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Honestly, fair. Fair, valid, I would help you. Okay.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Wait, oh no, we're like... Just use a seam ripper! We don't need to use a sword! What?! Just use a seam ripper! Those exist! Wow, I'm glad that they automatically roll up into Feb. Oh my god.
Good job. That should do it.
I don't think that's how that works, normally.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this?
It's us.
Monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop.
We love Navia.
Give me their names. Since
We
they're
love
all too eager
Navia.
to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
They're gonna tear up your clothes, we're gonna tear them to pieces. Let's go.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Boss, please don't kill us.
Huh? Ugh, what is this, a soap opera?
I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Now listen, we appreciate the thought though, like, immediate response of, okay, who we gotta fight? We're gonna throw down. Let's go.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
I love that everyone here, yeah, everyone here is really, literally just immediately down to just commit murder.
If there's one thing I
This is
can't
why
stand,
Chevros has
it's
a job.
false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some
Ooh, fair.
conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
Every single place just uses this place as an intelligence agency, huh?
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
Information.
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing
Oh,
work?
that too.
I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
I feel like Chiori is not the type to leave a 1-star rating, like, would threaten to leave a 1-star rating, but wouldn't actually tarnish her reputation as a courier, just because she gets into, like, scuffles and stuff.
Oh, and
I don't know.
Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Ooh, we're getting the squad together?
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique?
This is just gonna be a thing, huh? Every time someone walks in here.
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Oh man, everyone here is just ready to throw hands. It's great. It's wonderful.
Not this again.
I can't wait for Linny and Lynette to walk in and be like, oh, who dares? Give me the names.
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
We need names. We need to, the Fatui are on the case now. Let's see. Alright, all the way back here. Hello, at the healthy hour of probably midnight. What's up?
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
We need to be given names.
She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Okay, so it's like this.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it! Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right?
I don't doubt that Chiori does, like, threaten the one-star rating, if Hirara, like, you know, got her clothes torn when, like, trying to nap in a tree or something. But, like, I don't think she would actually do it. They're friends. This quest is great. I love seeing everyone come together like this. Also, thank you. Meow.
Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
I trust that she can. I feel like we should be investigating, though.
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second?
Yeah, something like that.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Alright, we're counting on you.
Although everyone that's been showing up so far in the quest have been, like, people who have had their clothes made by Chiori in the past. Or are currently wearing Chiori's designs.
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said, and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
She is not going to sleep for the next 2 days. I do not doubt that. 2 days later, alright. Was it actually midnight? Oh my god, it was actually midnight. 2 days later. The death sentence. According to the Ortiz Mechanic d'Analyse Cardinal, Uter gets the death sentence, obviously. He gets thrown into the fountain of public opinion. Alright. This should be the 2 days. We're going on a heist at midnight! Oh, it is underground. Okay. Oh, thank you! Wait, item shop. Wait, are you the vendor I met at the convention? I think I might be crazy, but if so, hi! But, yeah, thank you. Let's see. Where is this? Oh, wait, no. Did I choose the wrong teleport? Oh, I thought I chose the one with the thing. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of someone else. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I am insane. Oh, hi, Chiori.
Oh, you're here.
My memory bad.
Chiori, how are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Am I right? Did Chiori not sleep for 2 days?
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
I feel like we should double check this with Chevros. I feel like evidence gathered this way. Well, I don't know Fontaine's laws. Maybe if we gather evidence this way, it still counts. Okay. Usually it doesn't.
Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but...
Oh, cool, we're pointing it out.
Technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this.
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can stop by for a tour.
I feel like that's exactly what that means. If it's not open for...
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Sure! We're just gonna give ourselves a tour of the place. I don't think that's how that works.
Well, when you put it that way...
No, that still sounds not very believable.
Anyway, Uther's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Honestly, it's kind of a... Well, I guess technically if you word it like that, but I feel like that falls apart very easily. We should use a disguise.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes.
Ah, mass production.
Well, maybe the rent here is cheap.
Hello. Don't worry about it. You're okay.
Ugh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
I think I might need to trim my bangs again. They are constantly getting into my eyes. Okay. Hello, turtle. Wait. It was up, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it's over there. Oh, there's a ladder, isn't there? Well... I was about to just climb the wall, but then I did actually see the ladder. Okay. That's a lot bigger on the inside than it actually looks. Alright. They just give me Chiori to use, right? I won't need to put a Geo on my team. Hello, mine turtle. Hello! Boom. Yeah, I'll just use Chiori. I appreciate the sound design of the shoes sounding different. Wait, does it sound different? Yeah, it does sound different. Okay, anyway. Neat. Okay. Entirely beside the point, but... Little sound design things. Congrats on getting Chiori! Okay, listen here! Listen, we all know it's noblesse. We all know it's noblesse.
There really is nobody here.
There's no reason to check this build. It is only noblesse. All we get is noblesse in this house. That's an egg. That's just an egg with a hat. No blessings to be found.
Dear visitors.
Oh my...
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Wait, they actually...
Follow me, dear guests.
They genuinely have tours outside of operating hours? Really? People could just waltz in here and have a tour at like 3 in the morning? That's insane. Oh, good luck on your pulls. What is Uther doing? This is stupid. He's giving us a nice egg in this trying time.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
I won't lie, I do like the egg. Can we keep him?
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uther seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Uther's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
You know, I feel like this is a pretty bad tour. Like, they should at least, like, talk about their, the history a little bit more if they're gonna, like, you know, have those exhibits. Whatever. Marketing expenses, 100,000 mora. Employment expenses, 200,000 mora. Material expenses. Okay. The courier shall arrive. You left this on the path of a normal tour! Are you kidding me? You're so dumb! That's just... That is... I thought we were gonna have to, like, go off the beaten path and, like, risk getting caught in that we're not going on, like, the tour indicated path. But this guy, this idiot, left incriminating evidence in a room where he has the robot saying, feel free to explore at your leisure. Really? No! This guy is really dumb! Wow! The courier that you said you had nothing to do with! Why do you have her schedule? Okay.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh?
Like...
There seems to be something in this fitting room.
This guy can't be this stupid. Oh my god.
Why did the door just close?
Oh, I think we're trapped.
Why is it moving?
That's the Fortress of Meropide music. Ooh, I think he was projecting and he has ties with, criminals.
It seems to have stopped.
It's why he made the claims that he did. Oh, this is absolutely the Fortress of Meropide. Or... maybe not.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
I don't think I need to actually fight you. Bye, Seymour. There's an elevator. Yeah. Kind of wild.
Look out, there are guards here!
Well, maybe I should have brought another Geo, actually. Oh, right. I forgot I need to press E a second time. Let's see. Shield. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna try to primarily use, Chiori. Ooh. The camera won't, okay. What the? Wait, what? Oh! The switch happened! Oh! Okay, so it goes to, like, a set character and you don't choose. I see, I see.
Into the wind.
That's interesting. Oh my god, they have random expressions! I love this so much! If you weren't looking for something so specific, it was right there on the table! At least put it in a drawer! At least don't put it out on the open table! Oh, there's nothing back there, never mind. Oh! This feels... What is this making? What is the purpose of this crushing machine? Are you not gonna smash down unless I'm near you? Are you proximity triggered? No? Hello? What? I don't trust... Okay, I'm just gonna run. Yeah, I know. It's why I was like, maybe I should have brought another Geo character, but eh, too late.
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ooh. Ooh, I would not want to wear this.
That water looks super nasty! Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
I can smell it too. Like, I can imagine that stink. Ugh.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
Man, I'm surprised all of his clothes don't just stink all the time.
So he was actually the
Gross.
one who opened an underground factory.
Well, no wonder he could make those claims.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
Oh, oh. Don't tell me they're slimy. Ugh.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Oh, oof. Maybe a humidifier? I know that when I get nosebleeds it's because the air's too dry.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Hope it feels better though. No, these clothes should not be worn.
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
Oof, yeah.
That's terrifying! Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
How has no one ever I probably paid off, actually. Okay, so it wasn't a trap at least.
Able to try and deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
The clothes are made of asbestos. Oh? Oh, okay, it's telling me how to do this so that I... Oh, Paimon, if you push me off this cliff!
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
I'd rather not plunge myself into the depths of the abyss. Let's see, where am I going? I can chill up here. Alright, just up there. Cause like, come on, Traveler, Paimon, you gotta recognize this, right? This is very much the Fortress of Meropide in design.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
Oh, okay, it is a trap.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Stinky.
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
But you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
Is it because you wanted to do mass production while you didn't?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
I wouldn't call him pathetic. Like, working in an industry like that where it's very difficult to make that first break, and, you know, without that kind of financial stability or anything, like, I can't really blame him for giving up. I can blame him for trying to sabotage Chiori in, like, the most underhanded, dirty methods possible. I can absolutely get on him for that, but, like, for giving up, not necessarily. It's hard.
The acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
Yeah, I assume that's out of jealousy because you were able to make what happened that he gave up. But, like, he has no right to be doing that.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Like, I can feel bad for him initially in the sense of, like, yeah, of course, watching, you know, the feelings of jealousy are understandable. Acting on it like this is not. That is abhorrent.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first.
True.
Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
Also true.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
And the sewage starts rising, and the smell gets worse. Annihilate, anyway.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. That didn't do anything either.
Oh, okay. Last one's the red is not usually a good color in these situations. Oh, now they're stamping! What warning? Oh! Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, haha. Yeah, that's probably not great. Yeah, no, her normal attacks are clean. Yes, we get it! Come on. I think this is the last bit, so I'm just gonna... Boop. Yeah.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Ah, those mechanisms. Okay. Explosion mode, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would like to not explode today. Or get crushed. Yes, I'm aware! This is like Findy all over again. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it.
We finally made it out. Huh? Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruder.
I feel like that's different. Ah. Okay. Where am I going? Wait, where am I going?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
Okay, over here. Up there? Oh, okay, up here. Oh, hi! Is there another one up here? Okay.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating
Up
shutdown
here?
procedure.
Over here. Okay. And now we leave. Oh no, we have to swim through the water! Oh, that's so gross! Oh! Not the sewage water! to contrast your usual authorized intruders. You got a point there. Ugh, disgusting.
We're finally out of that stinky place.
We're now stinky. I'm going to pretend that we went through an area where the water was less stinky and that cleaned us off a bit because fontaine water is magical or something. I don't know, because otherwise gross.
Finally, the entrance at last.
Bork, bork.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
Were you just waiting there? Like, just planning? Did you practice this in front of a mirror or something?
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Ute.
Maybe don't tell him we have evidence. Because now, either he's gonna try to destroy the evidence we have, or he's not gonna let us go. I mean, he wasn't gonna do that anyway, but still.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
And what makes you think we have any intention of not throwing you out of a window? Do you really think those guys can stop us? Really?
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
Legitimately stupid.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance!
You're not proving anything!
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
No? Fashion is kind of more of a self-expression kind of thing. Okay, whatever.
Fashion
I don't think he's hearing this.
aspiring towards a certain ideal. But it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Also, this guy really did just decide to do all of this criminal activity just to, what? Get her to cater to the voices that he says that she would have done anyway in the future? Like, if it was going to happen anyway, in your twisted belief of what fashion is, why do any of this?
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall,
No, they won't!
They'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
Oh my god, you're a...
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
Yeah, it really is. I had a bad experience, and now everyone gets to no one gets to have a good experience ever again.
You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly
God.
naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that in words. It's pathetic. Pathetic.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
No, you're pathetic. That doesn't change anything. She's not pathetic. She has goals that she's striving towards, that she's, you know, whatever. He's beyond saving. Also, hello.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools.
I mean, from some perspectives, but like, I feel like in this case it's from an idiot's perspective, and I don't think that counts.
But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
He has a gun?! Okay! You're not even aiming that right, dude! Oh god! Okay, Chiori, you should go. We can handle this, we've dealt with guns.
Just leave this guy to us!
Oh my god!
No, you go instead.
Huh?
But he has a gun!
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan.
Well, he really did just bring a gun to a fashion fight?
I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
I mean, yeah, now he's threatening your life, so you have the right to beat him within an inch of his life. Go for it, have fun, bye!
Catch up with us soon!
Trying to leave, are we?
What? You realize that, like, if you shoot that, there's a reload time on that. That's a flintlock, right? You would get beaten up trying to... Yeah, no, do it. I dare you. I actively dare you.
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Oh, she just sliced that bullet in two, didn't she? Shemi's cooled down on her skill. Yeah, exactly.
But all that changed after our
Wheel
tour
lock.
of your
Fair enough.
factory.
Regardless, I assume like a decently long reload time.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
You just watched her slice a bullet in two. You really, really think that you stand a chance?
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this.
Or she might have just deflected it. But like, she deflected it. She stopped the bullet.
If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
It's probably more likely that it deflected, and so like it just kind of ricocheted somewhere else.
Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
It's a lot more anime to slice it in two.
The Chiori brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
I wasn't expecting us to just make it there. At the fashion show already.
Oh,
we just transported.
The extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never-say-die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself!
Did Chiori not...
Oh. Oh, because we left first. That makes more sense now.
Cameras, over here, please!
Let the show begin.
We were told to leave, so we left first and made it to Fashion Week.
The world may
Oh,
change,
this is pretty.
fashion along with it. But Chioria will remain the same. No challenge is too great.
That's a ship!
Chioria caters to
I
none.
love that!
Not even the times. Rather, Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Big cat earvills, all the better to hear you with. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow. That's a lot of fabric.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
That's pretty cool. So did we... So was there like a cliff to jump off? They rehearsed this. I would absolutely be willing to cosplay that if anyone ever made that. We are on the awning.
How about this?
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, that or the other kimono. I don't have the confidence to rock a crop top. That's my reason for not cosplaying Kirara. That's literally it.
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Am I wearing it on stream? Oh no, if there was, I don't think there is a cosplay for that people have made yet. I mean, people probably have made it for themselves, but like, you know, I can't make cosplay. Kirara did not rehearse falling. Yeah, that's fair. I've checked Doki Doki. I haven't checked the one Third Delusion though. I might, maybe I'll try there.
Oh, that looks great!
Ooh.
Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well,
you're right. Maybe give it a bit.
Renowned through all of Teyvat without a fancy signboard of your own. The speed is way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about...
Hangry?
The Hangry Bird.
Hangry? Is Pear, like, angry and hungry all the time?
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Gotta love the dichotomy of cat. Angry bird, oh no.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
I won't lie, with the interaction between Kirara and Lynette, it has that energy of like 2 cats staring at each other, one of them kind of like more of an extroverted cat, the other one just like flicking their tail, like watching like, come near me, I dare you.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, alright?
I like to imagine that all the cats are friends.
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden. Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara? Huh? About that.
The Spina di Rosula has
Oh.
prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Not the sunglasses. Oh no.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
That's interesting.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show. Appropriating venue lighting equipment without
Oh.
authorization. Using weaponry in public. Hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Oh, okay. We definitely weren't supposed to do that. Okay.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
I pretend I do not see it.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
I do not perceive.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
2 eye patches on.
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Sandra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
It sounds like no one rehearsed anything. They all kind of improv'd it. It makes kind of sense. Navia, Linny, and Lynette would be pretty good at improving, I feel like. Kirara is there.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
You don't say.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
A place with a view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Navia's just rocking up with a tank to take Kirara back to Inazuma.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
It has gunbrellas on every side of it. Are they out in the world right now, actually? I would not know where to find them. If they're, in the world somewhere. So. Fleuve Sandra? I can give it a shot just to see. I'll give it a shot. Oh, thank you, thank you. You only ever seen Kirara outside of Inazuma? Honestly? Yeah, I think so. It's only whenever she's been on the job. Cause like 3.7, the TCG stuff was like, yeah, I don't think that they are here actually.
You're most certain.
I look around. Yeah, I don't think anyone's here. Okay. I think for like one instance, cause like she was like in every single one of the nations for the event. Inazuma's probably one of them. But like I guess starting to see her. The start of the quest, I guess? Yeah, retail. Oh, I'm excited to see what happens in 2.1.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
You need a reason why it's meow 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 meow. It's great, it's great.
Here, take this.
Oh?
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Aw. Too bad
I've
we
only
don't
made 2 for
get to
now.
use them, huh?
After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
Oh, thank you.
You've been a great help.
According
Even
to the
when things
judgment
were
of the
looking
Orifice
bleak,
Mécanique
you stayed
d'Analyse
by my
Cardinale.
side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Aw, support.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Nah.
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Aw. That's cute. Kuting. Oh, that is adorable. Oh. Oh, so it becomes a teapot accessory. Interesting. Well. I'm pretty sure that didn't give any primos, right? Oh, well, I get one pull. Man, I saw it change colors. I baited myself. Hi, Goro. Well, that's another pull, I guess. Listen. Well. Well. I'm gonna hold off on swiping until the end of the banner. I'll see how much I can get before then, naturally. Cause like, how far am I in? Let's see. How far? How far? Wait, is this still the old one? Has the new one not gotten... Oh, no, it's in here. So I'm like at around 50. Roughly. So... yeah, like, I think I can reasonably get a guarantee if I do all, like, the future events and stuff. I think it's possible. Maybe. Possibly. I'll do hangouts again next time to get more primos. Am I still not claiming commissions on purpose? Oh, I just do it off stream. No, don't feel obligated to give me primos. Everything is in jest. So I don't do it to spite you. Maybe a little bit. 47, so 30 if I get Welkins. Layla's hangout. Oh, oof. Well, I look forward to doing that one then. Regardless, I have like that. I know I'm pretty sure I have some like side quests I could potentially do as well that can give primos. I'm sure that there's a lot that I can explore too. Like, I don't think I've opened any of the Fontaine like domains that give primos, so like there are options. I can scrounge ways, and I can probably do like the first like 2 or 3 floors of Abyss. I can't do the last one, but like I know I can do like the first like couple. Oh, there aren't Fontaine domains? Like the key things? Oh, those aren't domains. Well, the key things. I don't have the key. I didn't open any of the key things. So, that stuff. Do I have any sigils? Good question. Well, I have an amount. I don't know. What do I throw this in the fountain. I can at least try. Shrines? Yes? I don't remember the terminology anymore. I'll go donate this to the... Where's the fountain? There you are. Sanctuary? The weird buildings that you use a key to unlock. Procrastinating thesis, honestly, that's entirely fair. Chenyu Vale's equivalent of a tree too. That's true. Oh yeah, I could finish that up. Why do I have recipes? I don't know. Okay, that is nothing. I got 2 regular wishes. Whoa, I could do those, I guess. Wow, standard full. Oh, actually, if I get a 4-star that I've already capped out on, that gives me an extra wish. So, potentially. No, I'm not allowed to have nice things.
The scenery here is
if I got another TT.
I've landed the perfect job.
If I got another TT, oh my god. Another kuting. What even am I at for kuting? I have a couple of constellations for... Hold on. Where are? Here are. Oh, it's only 1. I thought I got more kutings than that. No, my bane has been Mona. Yeah, my bane has been Mona. Yeah. C6 Mona, I'm so sorry. Do I have sign out? No, I do not. I do not have a lot of characters. But I have more characters than I realize as well. But can I build any of them? No. Let's see who's streaming. Oh, you kept getting haunted with Jean. How many characters do I have? All of these. Whoa. These are all the guys I have. Oh, I guess this way is technically... Is it like this? Sure, this. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do that to not hear the... Let's see... I think I might send you all to June, who is also playing Genshin at the moment. What is happening over there? Level 40, I'll hate them. It's also because I kind of got him at a pretty not great time for building. Like, I was building a lot of other characters at the time, so it was just like, and I was kind of half-assing all of that too. Oh, you're going for Albedo. Lynette hang out next, or probably just gonna be next in order. Although, maybe I'll do more exploration next time, like with the Chenyu Vale. Because that's true. I did get like part of the way there, so I could at least try to finish that up with an actual map. So, I'm not gonna be focusing on leveling. I'm going to be trying to get more primos. I mean, I'm also not really a meta player anyways, so it's not really high on my priority list. Usable and therefore is fine. Is June starting over? Wait, why is there a timer? What's happening? Oh, well, regardless, I'll start the raid. Interesting. Why is June doing a new account? We'll find out that answer. A speed run. Oh, interesting. You know, I've always wondered, random thing, because I've watched like weird challenge runs of games before. Like, if it was possible to beat like the prologue without like movement, as in like WASD. Just moving forward by using sprinting. But like, you can't climb things that way, and you can't actually deal with like gliding and stuff. So I kind of discarded that thought. Cause like, once you get Amber, actually, you can aim where you're going. So in theory, you could technically get around on the ground by doing, by just like clicking sprint. But like, when you glide and when you, anyway, that's the reason I was just like, ooh, challenge run, and then I went, no, I can't. Unless there's a possible exploit or glitch or something, but I think those would get patched out. Regardless, thank you guys for hanging out. I will endeavor to try to get Chiori before she disappears. I will be back on the Friday. No element account, that's wild. Anyway, I'll be back on Friday, usual time. Thank you guys for hanging out, and it'll probably be exploration or something. Anyway, take care, Restful, bye!